Hey everyone, it's Jordan from the Music Zoo. This morning we took a quick drive out to Nazareth, Pennsylvania to visit the Martin factory, where we're going to come and check out the brand new Custom Shop Experience Center. Beautiful facility where custom shop expert dealers such as the Music Zoo will come in and get inspired to build perfect custom shop acoustic guitars for you. All right, so now we're in part one of the Experience Center with Teresa Hoffman, Custom Shop Director of Martin. Good to see you, as always.
Good to see you too.
What was some of the inspiration behind the Experience Center?
So what we wanted to do was we wanted to elevate the experience, like a visit with you. We wanted to take it to that next level, because we would always go to the wood room and we'd go to another room and we'd have all our samples, and we'd try to have the creativity flowing with what we could lay out for you on the table. Having said that, it was a good experience, but we just wanted to take it to the next level. Hence what you see. Like this room in particular, it's got a really cool vibe.
Yeah.
And it stimulates creativity, so
For sure.
As an example, if we want to walk over here, what we can show is that when we come into this room and we have the wood that you pre-selected with us, and we come up here, well, now we can start looking at what kind of fingerboard inlays are you thinking about, and we could grab all these parts and we could take them over to the table. But as you can see, there's much more involved, as you know, when it comes to speccing out beautiful guitars.
Because before it was kind of like we went downstairs, we were in the factory. There was good lighting in there, but it wasn't necessarily like, I think before we started, I called it like writing a song in your basement versus like being in a really nice recording studio.
Yes.
And you're just like, oh, this is the environment where we're inspired to build cooler stuff.
Yes.
Not cooler stuff, because it's always cool.
It's always cool.
But it's more inviting for sure. I mean, look
more
at this beautiful
inviting, great environment,
flame
cool
maple
vibes.
Like everything in here is beautiful natural wood. It's all Martin.
Yes.
Sourced from Martin wood, right?
Yes. So one of our luthiers in house here actually built this counter.
Amazing.
For us, with the maple and the walnut cabinetry.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, and yeah, that's just really cool. You can just pick out fretboard inlays, and this is stuff that you don't really see on too many production Martins too.
Correct.
I think you were saying that's an important part of it too, to not just see like short pattern inlays or snowflakes. Like we also do this.
Yes.
Which you can choose for your custom shop Martin guitar.
Yes, definitely. And it's in the details, and that's what matters, correct? So when you start to talk about like your bridge, your profiles, what you want to do, and then like our 42s, they'll have the snowflake on the tail end of the bridge.
Right.
Well, that's something that hey, if you want to do that on a 41 series, we'll offer that to you.
Or like, I've never seen this before. I had no idea.
Yep.
But I would love to spec this. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. And you always have an island scroll versus your continuous tree of life.
Right. Awesome. Let's see what's in here.
Yes. So next up, which is cool because we're always getting material in that it's something that we have a place where we can display it for you guys, and it makes it easier.
Beautiful. Love it. Yeah, it's just really nice. The lighting is beautiful. It just smells like natural wood in here too, which is always fun.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of carries up from the factory. That's one of my favorite parts of coming here, is just the way the factory smells.
Yep, if we could bottle it up when you open up the case, just the smell.
Even this is cool. Yeah, like the different logos. Like it's nice to have this at our disposal to choose every option on the guitar.
Definitely, and it helps. The visual aids, of course, help. And this is what I was mentioning. So we do a lot of herringbone. You'll see your single ring rosette, like the fine herringbone.
Totally.
And here we have our 30 style rope inlay. But here we also have newer options in the sense of if you want blue herringbone or red or even green.
It's also cool just to hold this in your hands and feel it and appreciate it for the quality that goes into the material. I think something like this, I for sure can take for granted.
Yes. Yes, definitely, totally agree. When we talk about our HD zigzag back purfling, you're kind of like, okay, now you really see how much of a channel, you know, how much.
Yeah, the
goes
thickness,
into
how
it.
much like
Yes.
the detail goes into the herringbone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Teresa.
You're welcome.
All right, cool. Let's see what
Thank
else we
you.
got. All right, so part 2 of the Custom Shop Experience Center. We're in a smaller room, but it's pretty acoustically treated, really nice. I'm here with Tommy Coletti, owner of the zoo, as you all know.
Guys.
And this is a pretty cool room that we can go and check out acoustic guitars that we might want to take home and kind of really dig into if that's the guitar for the zoo that we want to bring back. So right here we have a GP with quilted pomeli, sapelli, some crazy wood. It's beautiful, but now we can hear it for what it is and make sure it's a cool guitar, which it is. It's a Martin Custom Shop guitar.
It's a nice.
It's nice. Yeah. How do you feel about this Custom Shop Experience Center so far?
It's great. I mean, for us, you know, we're in New York, so it's depend on traffic. A 3-hour ride or a 30-hour ride from New York.
Yeah.
We fought the George Washington Bridge this morning, and the bridge won. But
we're here now, and that's what counts.
But getting here and going through backs and sides and tops and be able to really spend some time in this design room has been really helpful, and we feel like we could bring it to you to have the best of everything, since we have this at our fingertips. So we love it.
So you might have some questions. You're like, how do I come visit the Custom Shop Experience Center? And for now, it's for dealers only, custom shop expert dealers such as ourselves. Right. But I think it's really helpful for us to have this at our disposal because it benefits you. We're here and we're able to see all the wood and pick out the best woods for your builds, and we're happy to send you pictures. We can FaceTime with you if we're here and you're building your own D45, pick out the rosewood, whatever you want. I think it's really helpful.
As all fellow guitar nerds, we have this thing where it's like, I love a D28, but I would love a D28 with this back and side set. What would it sound like? I always thought this would sound like a little smoother to me, or whatever it is that your playing style is. You kind of try to find the woods that fit your playing style, and now we have access to this, and you could now customize these guitars to your liking, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, and like we saw in the other room, like hands-on experience with like which inlay set you want, the pattern on your bridge, the head plate inlay, whatever you like, it's all here.
Yeah.
Which we can help you build. We're here to facilitate the best acoustic guitar you're ever going to own.
And you really can hear it in this room. You guys, as much as you could see on camera, but the walls are not even, so it's very recording studio-esque. There's no what would be the word for it? Like parallel walls, So very much like a recording studio. The sound waves are bouncing around in here. It sounds wonderful in here.
Yeah, for sure.
This guitar sounds amazing.
Yeah, so I think this is a good case. We might take this back to the zoo.
Yeah. So I would say it's definitely coming back.
Yeah, so if you like this guitar, you can go to themusiczoo.com, see all of our Martin Custom Shop guitars. You should like and follow us at all social media channels at The Music Zoo. And come visit us on Long Island. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.